Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video for this Wednesday morning. I'm gonna do for y'all. My title of my video is people with disability are special and why people should not make fun of them. My title of video is called is people with disabilities are special and why people should not make fun of them. Okay, the video is basically talk about on people with disabilities, someone who can't do stuff in life, with, them having, I say my obstacles in life, to which they cannot do anything that people could do. But the people who, I say born with, with basically, limbs or somebody who born with no arms and, someone who born with no legs or do stuff, means that these people are special, means that people who basically suffer a long time because they cannot do stuff basically on their own, And like people who are born with disability means that, a person who born with a with no arms or basically no legs to do things means that people who can do things in life means that they got a wisdom and mindset to do stuff. Yeah, if folks got mindset to do stuff in life, they can really do stuff, that can really help the chances to always be be someone that could be like do things, like drive a car or someone like, someone who can do stuff like, I don't know. I say ride a bike means that people who born with no arms or basically no legs can do anything they want to do. Means that people who are very much, I said talk about them, like people means that they got a, like some of people who are born with the ability means that people who got got a chance to do things means that they got a people in the world that are whether it's mean cruel to them or they got a type of mindset where they can really like make fun of this person because because the person is basically mentally handicapped or someone who don't have no type of physical hold on, someone who not physically doing anything in life means that they got a person I heard just basically cruel and mean to this person. But I think that folks who got this BT are very much special people. People that that I always seeing in street somewhere and they got this BT. Means that like people got this BT mean that yeah, yeah. Myself in school, yeah. Myself, I got a little disability on my speech impairment, or myself, myself never really slow at all, but that's and that's yeah, yeah. Myself, I know that's yeah. Myself, I'm not really slow, yeah. But I do, suffer from my speech, from my speech impairment, kind of stutter, yeah, yeah. Myself kind of stutter a little bit, I don't like, still like real, that bad, but but yeah. But some people got this, yeah, yeah. Somebody who is, born with no arms or no legs, means that, or someone who stutters, someone who got a problem with their basically with their own, self, means that people is being bullied, talked about, or someone, someone you got trouble of them, basically trying to be the self, but yeah, I think people got this ability means the people who, someone who can really overcome the obstacles in life, someone who can really overcome the obstacles is by like, being themselves, And I do believe that people got, the ability because they, I said, were born with it or they got, I don't know, they feel like they were different. Means that people who born with the ability means that, they're born different from us, Yeah. Someone who born with no legs or no hands or nothing means that, that folks are special people though. Who who can do anything in life, they can, drive a car, you know, And some people who got a disability in life, they got disability or them. I just try to fit in with people though. Someone who's not really like different, somebody who got a problem with, don't try and be something in life. And like folks who got disability means that kids got disability, adults got yeah, yeah. I said adults got a disability, kids got disability too. Means that kids who was probably 8, 9 years old, or 7, don't got no arms and legs, or adults who talk more different. Means that yeah, I think it I think disability comes from a person who was like born with something, born with something. They get things that they can control it all. Like things things they cannot control. It's the stuff. Mister People who are born with some things in life. Mister God can make them. Made that way. I think God made everybody us different, or God made us the same. But yeah, I think people. Yeah, I think people who born with the ability is like God made them. You know, Yeah, I think it's more genetic when you are born with something like like with disease or something else. Mister People who born with something else, Mister and then God make them. I said be different from us or be like a different person. But yeah, I do believe that people should not make fun of people because they got a disability though. Because they are slow or I don't know because they cannot like do stuff like us do. Mister People who got like folks who got a disability, Mister A person who just cannot do stuff, or can't know how to drive or something else, mistake, Yeah, they got them how to be like yeah. Some people got like confidence, so confidence makes them feel like it could like they could do anything in life, but confidence make like confidence make them feel like they're brave, basically basically to do anything in life, and it, and but I do believe that this, and but I do like believe that people with disability can really have a change of life, and basically do anything that adults can do in life, drive a car or do things, they can be good, But what I don't like about folks in life is just cruel people, though, someone who just don't care about other people's life, well being. I just and something I don't really don't like. Yeah, some things I really kind of like don't like about people though in life. Someone who's cruel to people though, who mean, cruel, nasty to folks, And folks should just I think people got disability in life, Mister. I think like myself, I believe that God made them, hold on. Yeah. Myself, I believe that God made them, different, But yeah, I don't believe that people should like either make fun of, or to be judged, or basically, basically on how they were born, Yeah, I think people don't like to judge, basically nobody. Because they're born a different way, or they're born a different, I think if some folks, I say we're born a different way though. Or some people, I say we're born handicapped or we're born with different forms of disability. Means that people, a person who was born with no arms or no legs means that God made them to be different. You know, yeah. Some folks like they choose to be different means that like God made them, to be different because they have a chance to reach people though in life. Reach people to their message and reach people through the whole entire story how they got like that. Means that like God kind of like probably make people different in life to where God can use them you know to be special and like a person that folks wants to be in life. Yeah, God made them special. God made them to where they want to be friends. Or or be somewhere else. They can really understand where they're coming from. Means that people who that folks are born with I said folks who born with a disability means that people who got to learn on how to accept themselves though. You know, That's learn how to accept yourself, of being who they are, But I think people gotta, learn on how to not judge them over there on disability though. Yeah, I do believe people should not make fun of people, who got disability because they cannot, live on, off of people who wants to judge them off of it. Eh, eh, Some people don't kind of understand how people just be cruel, to kids, to adults nowadays of their own disability though. But I do believe that folks gotta learn how to always, you know, stop judging them. It's always, be free that, that person can do anything that you can do though in life. Like folks can play sports. You know, someone can play basketball, someone can play football, someone like can play boxing, someone like yeah, someone who could play like this kind of sport, Miss that FIFA, yeah. But the people should not make fun of people's disability though. It's not cool for them to always, basically live a life of judgment, atonement, everything that, it's causing them to always be low, causing them to be unhappy, with self. Miss that a person with disability can have, like changes, miss that, I said it, yeah, I said some can't really like, I said struggle with a lot of things, but I think people should not, should let everything be on how they would like change their life around on how they can really be special people though. If folks with a disability, there can be a person with a lot of influence in people's lives on how they can reach people through in the journey, the story, everything else. I think that the folks should not judge them off of their own disability though, because they're born with with no arms or basically no legs. Like people who born I say with dwarfism. Someone who was born short or someone who born a different way means that people should not judge them. Off them being short, small, stature means that someone you know someone who born with a type of form of disability though, that could be I say kind of like hold on. I say like some things can be yeah, can be very much abnormal though of a kid to be have no arms and you know I say have no arms or no feet or basically no legs doing things. So but I think people should not judge them off of that. So I just they feel should like judge them off their own faith, on how they do things in life. So I'm gonna video for that, y'all. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I come back with a video probably later on, so afternoon tomorrow. So God bless, amen, peace, and be safe. So amen.